Hello everyone, welcome inside the Hommocks Park Ice Rink for this broadcast of LMC Varsity Sports. Alongside Cameron Gassmer, I am Rob Moretti. Mamaroneck Tigers getting set to host Clarkstown. Mamaroneck comes in very strong in their Section 1 title defense, 6-0-2, Cameron. The Clarkstown, a team that historically has had trouble scoring against Mamaroneck.
Yeah, the key for Mamaroneck is, especially for the defense, is Chris Petrova. He just was named the Lowhood Player of the Week. So if he keeps it up, it's going to be very tough for Clarkstown to score.
And then Mamaroneck on the flip side, a number of goal scorers on their squad, so definitely a tough task for Clarkstown, who comes in with a losing record. We'll see how that all plays out. Opening face-off is coming up next on LMC TV. Puck drop, we are underway. Tigers won it. It was Carducci who won the face-off. Goalies today, Jason Inzio for Clarkstown and Kevin Arbo in front of the net for the Tigers. Here comes Clarkstown on a rush. Riku Robbins gets taken out of the play. Quick save by Arbo. Watroba plays it around, as we mentioned in the opening. The reigning Lowhood Player of the Week, just announced earlier today. One played behind the net. Tommy Light with it at the skates. Quick break here. That one whistles to Arbo's left. The Tigers will try to break it out. Clarkstown calls for a line change. Colin Lavin couldn't settle down the centering pass at center ice. This is Light with it now. With Carducci behind him, Light skates through. Stoppage, as looks like got Colin Lavin in for a roughing call. So early power play here for Clarkstown. And Cameron, the first minute of this game, not exactly where the Tigers had expected it to go.
No, it's not. That was a bad decision by Colin Lavin to slash him right into the player as he was going off. Big crosses from Mamaroneck.
And there was actually dueling minors, as Riku Robbins is also in, so no loss of on-ice manpower. It stays 5-on-5. Robbins, one of the top forwards for Clarkstown, so a bit of a loss for them as they try to skate on here. Vanderlinden had the approach and was bodied off the puck. Comes up top for Sean Kunz. He puts one on net, blocked away in the defense. Looked like it went off a Tiger stick. Into the corner it goes. Tigers try to dig it out. That's Michael Torrey there. The Tigers able to center as they skate with it. Lucas Pearson, who sends it behind into the near side corner. Was back up top, and a quick turnover. Jake Baddick tried to play it through, and an easy stop for Arbo. 2 minutes and no official shots on goal. Tigers have spent the majority of those 2 minutes on the defensive. Torrey sends one wide of the net. Back in toward the center as Freifeld tried to play one through. Now Clarkstown back the other way. Charlie Dente first to it. It got out of the zone temporarily, and it's played up by Brian Callahan. Around the back it goes. That becomes to Tom Wojciechowski, who will send it right up the middle, where it's gloved down by Inzio. We'll have a face-off.
Sounds like kind of an even game here. Both putting on the pressure, turning it over a little bit. So it's kind of evened out right now.
Penalties have both released. So Lavin and Robbins both available to their teams now. Still scoreless, 2.5 minutes in. Offensive zone face-off. Watroba whistles one wide. In the corner they battle. Comes back far side. Back to Watroba, another Whistler and a save by Inzio. Clarkstown trying to skate it out. It's Kleinhandler who dumps it into the zone, and now they'll chase it.
Well, Mariner kind of lost a little bit there. They waited too long.
This one skated out by Freifeld. Couldn't bring it all the way out. Watroba controlling now with Dente, who has to skate back for it. They'll get a quick forecheck by Baddick. This is Carducci, who just came back onto the ice. Carducci coming through, thought about a backhand shot. Lavin shoots and a save by Inzio. Tried to center it back to him. Trying to come through there. It was Clarkson. I think that was Robbins. And 1-on-4 doesn't usually work. That one out in front, still loose. Tiger defense able to keep it out of harm's way. It was in the slot for a second. Lavin couldn't clear. It was stopped up by Callahan. Tigers retreat to try to clear it once again. Puck left the zone temporarily. Delayed offsides, never had to call it. Carducci skating into the corner. Back out toward Light. Clarkstown. All of them are on it. Around to Wasong. He had one go off the defender's skate. That was Stush, who, I don't know if he tried to do it, but he was able to stop it with the skate. Tigers sent it back into the zone. All the way down, icing waved off. It was touched on the way by. Torrey retreats. And Torrey all the way up into the corner. Goes behind, thought about a wraparound opportunity. It's covered up and blown dead as Inzio stops it with the glove.
Heard Shakio before kind of yelling to his guys to spread out a little bit, but they're all bunched up there in the corner.
And Clarkstown's been doing that a bit too, especially in a couple of battled pucks on the boards. You see 3-4 gold jerseys in there, and the puck does get out. You know, there's not much else you can do.
Yep.
Dente sends it in. Clarkstown defenders first to it. They send it out of the zone. Dente and Giroux playing catch. Vander Linden able to steal it, bodied Giroux off the puck. Sorry, that's Watroba. Turns around, you'll see the 7, you don't know who it is, 17 or 47. That one's sent through untouched, and it goes wide right. Battle in the corner, loose puck behind the net. Pearson tried to get there. Pearson still on it for the Tigers. Behind it goes, it's Baddick who sends it into the corner. Back around, Watroba winds up, and it's went off something. I don't know if it was Inzio or someone who was camped out in front of the net. Centering feed saved by Watroba. He plays it across to Dente. Torrey tried to make a move and lost the puck in the process. Extended puck possession here, Cameron, for the Tigers.
Yeah, they're putting some pretty good pressure on them.
And of course, as soon as I say that, they vacate the zone. Tigers trying to send it back in. It's sent in by Freifeld. Tigers got some fresh troops on the ice.
Fresh legs out there.
Almost like a power play, how much they've had possession these past couple minutes. Ryan DeHasia had one go deflected off of a Clarkstown body, and now across it comes. Ryan DeHasia tried to stop away with it, and now Robbins trying to skate through, and a nice play by Sam Giroux to break up the rush. Back the other way, Wojciechowski with Matt Marcus And Marcus has it sticked away by Kevin Stush.
Looks like he tried to dangle a little bit there in front of the net, trying to create a play.
Robbins with a long one off the pad of Arbo. Robbins, the top scorer on this Clarkstown squad, who comes in 2-5, but they face stiff competition. And that'll be a stoppage, covered puck. So just past halfway through this first period, 7:10 remaining. 15-minute first period. Did you hear, Cameron, I believe starting next year, they're increasing the periods in high school hockey in New York State from 15 minutes to 17:30, which is what most states do play at the high school level in hockey. So New York getting with the times a bit, I suppose. So we'll be here longer, starting next year.
Be benefit or a for the team, or
probably see scoring go up a little bit.
Yep.
Watroba chases that one back behind the red line. Pass out in front. Arbo makes the save and jumps on it.
Nice save by Arbo, kind of following him all the way.
And Arbo in relief of Andrew Gargiulo today, but he's been a starter at the varsity level, just not for these Tigers, but for the B team the last year or two. And he's not foreign to playing full time, so certainly shows he's up to the task so far, as he has 5 saves. Switching the ice, Watroba lost it. Centering feet almost played into his own goal, and it comes loose and comes out toward the blue line. Played back in again. It was stopped up by the Tigers as Dente got bodied off. Lavin uses the body, and Tigers finally do clear the zone as Light races in. A pass and a save by Inzio. Dente with a pass. Quick passing and just could not hit the open net as Tommy Light was on the doorstep. Dente handling at the blue line, goes across for Giroux. Giroux had that one blocked by by Cameron Chazen. Tigers still controlling. That one stayed on sides. Wasong with it. Out in front, Light had a deflection. Inzio able to pounce on it. Trying to go 5-hole there on Inzio, and he was just quicker.
Yeah, it looks like both teams actually having a little bit of trouble spreading out. As I heard the Clarkstown coach, let's get stop backing up and get in there and spread out, cover the puck.
The offensive zone face-off the Tigers. Matthew Tucciaroni takes it. Tucciaroni scored a hat trick a few days ago against White Plains. This is Robbins, who has speed. Robbins in, and a save by Arbo. Tigers being outshot 8-5 so far in this first period, Cameron. Not the ratio they're looking for.
They want to get more shots, they got to step it up a little bit on the offense.
No icing, comes all the way through. Torrey was first to it. Clarkstown trying to get it out of there. But Giroux able to keep it in temporarily, and now a 1-on-2 break. As Robbins again, who has tremendous ability, as that's a save. Sorry, Tigers had 8 shots on goal, and Clarkstown has 6. We have had that backwards, my apologies. Pearson looking for a window to shoot. Made a move inside, got it sticked away. Kunz trying to clear, and it does come out of the zone. Dente trying to settle it down. Couldn't hit Watroba. Watroba now tries to clear it out. Marcus comes away with it. Sent up, but couldn't get it all the way through. At center ice, it's Kleinhandler who dumps it in with 4 minutes left in the first period. Still scoreless here at the Homix Park Ice Rink. And a bit of a change-up there. Slow shot came in on Arbo, and I think he had the blocker down for the fastball, and then used the glove to block the changeup.
Yeah. I think also like from Mamaroneck, they got to do a much better job communicating. They look like they're all over the place. Getting pucks away here and there. They do much crisper passes if they want to win this game.
They do win the faceoff. Ryan DeHasia controlling behind the Tiger net. Out towards Carducci, who just re-entered. Carducci shoots, and it's covered by Inzio. I thought that one was going through.
With that, with all Carducci's momentum, he did a nice first shot off of that.
The senior goaltender Inzio has certainly been up to the task so far, and that was a late substitution. They're not going to allow it. As the Clarkstown players have to come back on the ice, Kleinhandler was trying to take a breather, and the ref said, nope, you're back in there, kid. Another offensive zone faceoff. Lavin backhanded it back toward the faceoff dot. Lavin with a shot, and it goes wide. Loose in front, no one there to handle it for the Tigers. As Clarkstown sends it up, that's Chazen who chipped it forward. Tigers trying to send it back out. They do vacate the zone. Lavin got in the way, goes around the defender. Lavin skating. Lavin with a shot goes wide across the goal mouth. Light trying to settle it down at center ice. This is Giroux. Tigers in the defensive zone. Do finally get it out a bit. Carducci takes another pass at it. Up toward Light. Carducci couldn't make the space. And flipped up toward the goal, easily stopped by Arbo, and they'll keep the play going. Torrey sends it across for Watrova. Watrova back behind, centering feed, nobody home. Dente picked it up on the other side. Loose puck in front. Tucciaroni there with Torrey, and somehow it comes away. Dente another opportunity, and it goes off the pad of Inzio. That one whistled past by Dente. And Clarkstown able to clear the zone. 2 minutes left in the period. Between the two teams, 19 shots on goal, but the game's scoreless. So goalies have certainly been up to the task so far.
Marinac's been whacking at it, they just couldn't put it home.
Tucciaroni across for Torrey. Torrey had it blocked. Tucciaroni back out to Watrova. Used the skate to settle it down, and Inzio made the save and covers it up.
You said before, both goaltenders have been so far pretty good.
And Inzio's had to stop 12 shots, and some of them have been quality looks. You have to applaud the senior goaltender for what he's been able to do through the first 13 plus minutes of this one.
Marinac's also been using the body to block some of these shots as well, so they've been doing a good job with that.
Looked like the net came off. They checked with Inzio. Everything's all right. We'll have the face off. Along the far side, they battle to a side. Coming away with it was Marcus. Played back. Dente with a shot and easily gloved out of the air by Inzio. That's the kind of shot, Cameron, that maybe you want a guy screening the goalie when you send it on, right in his face, he's going to see it.
Yep.
So you want to have someone like a body in front. And if he doesn't see it, that's the kind of shot that might ring through. In the corner, Clarkstown controlling, and they're able to clear it out of the zone. Final minute of the first period is trickling down as Carducci skates away. Carducci coming in, and it's a leg save by Inzio. Dente plays it in further. Dente across to Watrova. Watrova sees a window, shoots, looking for a rebound. Hammering at it was Lavin. It came out to the corner. And Light chasing it now for the Tigers at 23 seconds. Weak shot, puck is in front, and a whistle. Looks like we might have a penalty upcoming.
It's a penalty on Clarkstown.
Wait for the call from the official.
Cross-check penalty.
It's a cross-check on Kevin Stush, so final 18 seconds of this period will be, hold on a minute. We've got 5 Clarkstown players on the ice. I don't think that's right, and they will correct that as Kleinhandler made the mistake. Tigers have a 5-on-4 power play, and if they don't score in the first period, it will carry over. We'll see what they do here, if they just waste the time and they put one through. In 10 seconds now, Carducci in the corner. Back to Watroba, 5 seconds. Watroba, that one was blocked and sent away. One more opportunity, and that will do it for period number 1. So the Tigers, despite outshooting Clarkstown 18-8, can't get any through. So we'll head to the second period. Looks like they won't be cutting the ice, so we'll just have a quick 2-minute timeout. Tigers have 1:13 of power play time when we come back for period number 2 on LMC Varsity Sports.
Welcome back to LMC Varsity Sports. I'm Cameron Gassmer along here with Robin Reddy. Puck just dropped, Clarkstown won it back. And out of play.
Look out.
With 4 seconds in.
Got to keep your heads up on that bench.
Yep, absolutely.
Bit of an inauspicious beginning to the second period. There was also an extended delay. The Tigers made a goalie change. Andrew Gargiulo is now in net.
One back from Amernics. Andrew has it at the point. Passes it across to Watroba. Passes it to Michael Carducci. Carducci holds. Back to Watroba.
Remember, Tigers still have that power play.
High slot Giroux. Shot on net redirected and a save by Enzio. Pass to Watroba at the point. Holds. Back to Giroux. Top of the circle. Shot almost redirected. Goes wide. Michael Carducci takes it. Shot also redirected. Pass back to Watroba at the point. Shoots and blocked. And it's dumped back.
Tigers have kept the pressure on for the majority of this power play. They might catch him in a change here.
Carducci takes it, stops. Back to Lavin. Shot saved by Enzio. We get a stoppage in play.
That was real close to a big mistake for Clarkstown. They thought they had cleared the puck long enough to make a change, but second period you had the long change. The Tigers almost dug it out and beat the entire Clarkstown line.
Amernics stayed right on it. Taken back from Amernic. Carducci out. Shot. Save. Clarkstown takes it. Dumps it out. And there's no icing on the play.
Back to 5-on-5 now, so Tigers show some good pressure there on that power play, but despite a couple of good looks, couldn't get anything past Enzio.
Kind of held up in the neutral zone, dumped back and forth. Light just lost his stick. And Watroba holds behind the net. Pass to Lavin, pass it across to Michael Carducci. Dumped in as Amernic gets a change.
Just want to check the grip tape. We have 2 loose sticks in about 30 seconds.
Torrey takes it, goes deep behind the net. Looking for someone past to Michael Carducci, who's still behind the net. Looking for someone to pass to. Barely any communication there.
Dente had vacated his spot on the point. That's where that pass came from Carducci, and he just wasn't there anymore.
Taken behind the net by Clarkstown. Taken away by Matt Tusseroni. And taken away again by Clarkstown. That's across ice from the Forts 15, I think. Excuse me. Mamaroneck regains control. Pass by Charlie Dente there. Clarkstown takes it over. Shot saved by Gargiulo. Nice diving stop there by Jamal Ryan DeHasia.
That was real close to a juicy rebound led up there by Gargiulo. Luckily, just went far enough away to prevent a second Clarkstown shot.
Lucas Pearson has it now. Takes it into the zone. Oh, and just misses it.
Oh, that would have been gorgeous. Set up perfectly, just couldn't connect.
Back to Lucas Pearson, makes a move. Still dangling in front, and Clarkstown takes it right back to the point. Clarkstown regains behind the net. It's going back and forth this game. Charlie Dente has it, dumps it in, Mamaroneck gets a change, and Clarkstown regains control.
Now, it's easy for if you're the Tigers. You got 20 shots on goal, none have gone in, and you saw that they try to get a little cute, thinking, what do I have to do to score a goal? Just keep hammering away. You're going to get one through. If you put 40 shots on goal, you're going to score a goal.
Clarkstown takes it out. Pass to number 8, Mike Murray. Mamaroneck regains control. Taken away again by Clarkstown, shot it in. Dente had it, got knocked down. Regained by Torrey. Dumps it right back into that was Dente. Defend on the pass. Stop by Gargiulo. Rokowski takes it out, dump back in by Cam Chazan. Mamaroneck gains control. Marcus has it and is offside.
Close call. I think he was just offside by a step. Doesn't bring the faceoff back out to center ice here. 5 minutes gone by. Tigers have dominated just as they had in the first period, but still no goals to show for it. So we'll see if they get frustrated by that or if they're able to keep their calm. That was an easy offsides call. I think more than half the team was offsides there.
Yeah. I think it might have hit the bench as well. Takes the face off. Clarkstown takes it. Regained by Giroux. Percy dangles with it. Takes it behind the net. Redirects his momentum. Down to the middle. Still in front. Giroux has it. Slap, shot. And it still goes wide and it's out of play.
Now, that was a wild sequence. And if you're Mamaroneck, you have to ask yourself, how many loose pucks do you have to put in the slot before someone finally hammers one home?
Yes, they got 22 shots, still nothing. It will come though. Just gotta keep hammering at it.
I think Carducci actually, there was a puck up in the air. I think he picked it up and put it right down in the slot and didn't have a chance to shoot it after he put it down. That what's resulted in a deflection out of bounds.
They call that a hand pass?
I don't think so. I think it's because the Tigers sent it out. It comes out of the zone.
Light puts the pressure on. And him and Carducci are kind of tangled up together. Two stopped at the point. Dumped in past the Light. That was onside. Off 11. Carducci takes it and redirected by Brian Callahan of Clarkstown. Taken out by Clarkstown. As Mike Murray takes it and chases it down. Carducci regains control. Pass it to Colin Lavin. Lavin takes it in, shot. Blocked by Kevin Stuss. Back around to Riku Robbins, who dumps it out. Sam Drew goes back to chase. Drew pass to Luke Lassong. Tucciaroni has it now, excuse me, and dumps it in. Mariner goes for a change. Number 15, Alec Magner has it. Silva takes a whack at it, keeps it in. Looks like there's a penalty on Clarkstown for a tripping.
Well, that'll send them back into the box. Not what they need. They've been getting dominated in terms of shots on goal. They have to go out there and defend another power play. It doesn't make it any easier for the rest of the team. And it's Stush going again, second time he's been in the box.
Mariner kind of has a key opportunity here, see if they can capitalize on it. One back by Clarkstown. Kept in by Giroux. Makes a move, stops. Pass across ice. Redirected, Carducci regains control again. Pass in the middle, fans on the shot. Drew keeps it in. And dumped out by Clarkstown. Mr. Trevor goes back to chase. Throws behind the net. Pass to Carducci. Kind of loses it there. Chases it again. Carducci has it again. Shot and a save.
A little bit quality look for the Tigers.
And Clarkstown beats it out again. Petrova takes control. Pass to Carducci, up against the boards. A little too far. And Riku Robbins dumps it back out. Taken by Sam Giroux. Pass up to Colin Lavin, who holds. Pass to Carducci, which is intercepted and dumped back out.
Now that wasn't offsides, but that's neither here nor there.
Petrova regains control, takes it behind his net, and the power play is almost over. Sam Giroux has it. Pass to Carducci, who takes it in. Drives deep in the net. Shot, saved by Inzio. And a stoppage in play.
Tigers doing a great job crashing in on Inzio and getting a lot of looks. He's just not letting anything up, and he's been, for lack of a better term, very sticky. Not really letting up any rebounds. And that's why the Tigers have so many shots but no goals. You're looking for him to cough one up and leave one in front that you can hammer in, and it just isn't happening.
It's running on the faceoff. One by Clarkstown. Taken out by Murray. Sorry, Riku Robbins, by the way. Holds. Pass in the middle. Still couldn't get a shot off. Caliente on him. Murray's got it. Fight against the board. Mariner gets control. Caliente takes it out. Pass to Lucas Pearson. He takes him to the neutral zone. Lucas Pearson. Pass in the middle and fans on the shot. Shot saved by Inzio. Cucciaroni's on Clarkstown. They keep it in. Come back in by Lucas Pearson, who chases after it, and is taken out by Matthew Lambert. Robbins has it, takes it in, and a save by Gargiulo, who holds on to it for a stoppage in play.
And kind of a hard play there for Gargiulo. He was trying to clear it, but he had Robbins right on top of him. Then wasn't able. His initial clearing attempt was stopped up, and he just kind of had to dive on it on a puck that wasn't really that close to him. It's one of the more difficult saves to make. If you don't calculate that move properly, it could be an easy goal for the opposition.
Good job by Gargiulo there. Going back by Marcus. Freifeld takes it. Freifeld takes it into the zone, top of the circle, and loses it. Wraps it back around. Gehasia has it. With Freifeld at the chase. Pass back to Giroux. Shot. And shot wide. Wojciechowski takes it now. Pass back to Brian Gehasia. He shoots it. Stopped. Wojciechowski on him. That goes to Matt Marcus. He takes it. Pass back to Drew. Shot and blocked. Ryan Vanderlyn takes it. He's got body there. Shot. And he scores! Now right to the 5-hole by Tulo. As Clarkstown gain a 1-0 lead.
It was Cameron Chazen. He got the rebound he was looking for. It was right there, hammered it home. And how deflating is that from Mamaroneck? Out shooting a team 25-10 and down 1-0 on the scoreboard.
But that was somewhat of an easy stop for Gargiulo, but just couldn't make the save right to the 5-hole. As we see now, Mamaroneck down 1-0.
And if you're Mamaroneck, as deflating as a goal like that is, you have to remember that can easily happen for us. You get a bounce and a clear opportunity is right in front of you suddenly.
Taken by Kusatrova, pass back to Kusatrova. Takes control. Pass to the middle of the ice and taken by Dente. Passes against the boards. Back to the point. Dumps it in. Kusatrova with the chase. Panucci takes it out. Pass to Lavin. And poked away.
See the Tigers show a bit more of an edge with their possession time. Now that they're trailing.
Out. Press in the middle and shot wide. Wrapped around, taken by Lavin. Miscommunication there, almost gave it away. Does give it away. Taken back by Tommy Light. Pass to Carducci. He passes it forward and chases. Checks him. And there looks like it's a penalty. Penalty on Clarkstown.
It's Robbins heading in. Roughing call. So another key chance here, Cameron, for Mamaroneck. I don't know how many you want to get. Looks like they might be using their timeout here. Either that or going for a change. Looks like they're using their timeout, and I think that's a good use of the timeout by Coach Schiaparelli. You've got a golden chance here to try to tie the game up. Don't blow it. And you got a minute 30 here to put some extended pressure on a team that just scored on you. They've been doing so many things right, they just have to finish.
Really good. I think what Shabby's telling them is to win it back, get us off immediately, and try and hammer it home if he gives up a rebound. I think the smart thing also to do is to win it back, get to the point, pass it across, and take a slap shot in.
Most importantly, win it back, and then you're going to have options in the 5-on-4.
Let's see what they can do here. Was that like the 4th penalty for Clarkstown so far?
I believe it is. Yeah. The one on Mamaroneck, but they were dueling minors, so they didn't serve any loss of manpower time.
Clarkstown, though, has done a good job on the penalty kill, taking it out, keeping it at a 1-0 lead.
Tigers come out with Carducci, Light, Lavin, Giroux, and Watroba. Did Callahan drop the gloves and the stick for the timeout?
One back by Light. Holds, shot. Redirected in front. Saved by Enzio. Giving a hammer at it and dumped out. Ochoa regains control behind his net. Changes directions. Pass it to Rue. Forwards it up to Carducci. Takes it in, skates with it, shot, and saved by Enzio, and there's a stoppage in play.
That was a nice shot by Carducci. Picked a good spot. Had a little window there in between Enzio and the pole, and he put it there, just Enzio got to it.
Trying his best with the man on, trying to find the open passage to get a shot off. Forward back to Carducci to Light. Pass to Watrova. Miscommunication there, kept in by Giroux and dumped out. By number 44, Jake Baddock. Giroux has it behind his net. Takes it out. Pass to Carducci. And regained by Clarkstown. Trova's got it behind his net. As he looks for a man to pass, he pushes it up to Carducci. Tapped there by Tommy Light. Carducci takes it in. Shot, and wide. Trova has it at the point. Shot, saved by Inzio. Front of the net. Stop, and dumped out. All the way down. We got about 2 minutes left in the period. Watch when he takes it. Pass to the boards, who taken by Carducci. Light has it now. Dangles a little bit in front and is taken down. Fighting for it along the boards. Stop at the point and taken out by Clarkstown. Kleinhandler has it. Moves around Drew. Drew takes it back. Tried to pass it to Tori, but Tori missed it and goes all the way down. Back to 5-on-5 now. Taken by Pearson and stoppage in play.
Looks like another penalty. I think that was the signal. Looks like Charlie Mullins coming to the box. Or 18, he said 8, but I think it's 1-8. It's that Tucciarone. The wheel's kind of coming off here a bit in the second period for Mamaroneck. Things were going so well, minus scoring a goal. They give up the goal, they get the power play that they didn't get a ton of opportunities on, and now they have to serve one. Things kind of trending in a negative direction. If you're Mamaroneck, you're just trying to get out of this final minute 15 down 1-0 and regroup in the locker room between periods.
One back by Clarkstown, back to the point. Robbins has it, pass behind his net. Back to Robbins, back to the point. Back to Robbins, shoots, saved by Gardulo, and scores! Clarkstown taking advantage of the power play.
It didn't take them that long. It took about 21 seconds of power play time for them to knock it in. And they haven't scored 2 on Mamaroneck in about at least 3 or 4 years, I would think.
Goal by Brian Callahan.
Assisted Kevin Stush. He's got to feel good for Stush after serving 2 penalties.
One back by Carducci, pass to Light, pushes after it, pass to Ryan DeHaza, who passes across to Charlie Dente. And it's an offside.
Carducci was well into the zone when that puck came in. It was already on the Tiger head out there.
AJ, can you do music during intermission? Yeah, it just plays, right? Yeah, I mean, like, quick songs.
It'll be a defensive zone face-off for the Tigers. Even though down 2-0, they're just trying to get out of this period, and they'll figure things out in the locker room.
Tommy Light falls down as he's trying to take it. So does DeHaza as he has it. Goes on his knees. Pass to Charlie Dente, off to Carducci. He's off to the races. Takes it. And is stopped. 20 seconds left in the period. Carducci has it. Still behind his net as Tommy Light chases. Clarkstown hit against the boards. Wrapped back around with Colin on the chase. On Lavin. Dente has it. Shot wide. And that's the second period. So Clarkstown comes away with a 2-0 lead, scoring 2 goals in this period. And we'll be right back here on LTTV Varsity Sports.
Puck drops for the third period. Tigers trailing 2-0. Rob Moretti here with Cameron Gassmer, and we'll see if the Tigers were able to muster up some offense here in this third period. Clarkstown 2-5 would love nothing more than to knock off the 2-time defending section champs, as that one was deflected up to the bench.
I think Shep had a nice long talk with the with his guys in the locker room about how they got to step it up more, communicate more, make crisper passes, and put it home.
I wasn't in there, but I agree. I'm sure he did. Face off in the offensive zone. One back to Wetruba. Dente sends it deeper. Carducci has it on the stick. Carducci looking for an option. Finally gets it out to Dente. Back into the corner. Light chasing with Torrey now. Torrey back to Carducci. Torrey sends one whistling over the bar, and out it comes as Dente chases at center ice. Carducci challenged for it, couldn't get there. Dente on it now, toward the goal. Carducci still loose, and no one can get a stick on it. Back out, and they have to call something there.
That was a late call.
Well, Mike Murray had lost the stick, and then is it Light going in? I think Light had just trying to play the puck and got his stick stuck in between the legs of Murray. It doesn't look good. It is a penalty.
That was a very late call too by the refs there. Kind of like how I thought about it for a second. See if it actually was a penalty.
So Tigers in the box for 1:30. It's Light in the cooler. And Clarkstown already up 2-0. A chance to really put this one out of reach if they can find the back of the net once again. Battled in the corner. Finally goes back behind. Vanderlinden was chasing, and that one comes out of the zone. They have trouble settling it down on the fresh ice. That one's sent all the way out. No icing on power plays, on penalty kills, that is. The Tigers can dump that as many times as they'd like to. This is Robbins, who has speed and couldn't stick handle through the defense. Deflection comes behind the net. Wetruba sends it away. Comes out to center ice. That's Magner, who I think that went into the bench.
Nice job on the net there, keeping them on the outside against the boards, forcing the puck out of play. I mean, out of the offensive zone.
36 seconds left on the Clarkstown power play. No shots on goal as a result. Tigers out shooting Clarkstown to this point, 29-11. That's shots on goal. Shots in goal is 2-0 Clarkstown. And another one loose in front. Mad scramble as Gargiulo may have gotten a piece of it. They do give a shot on goal there, so 29-12 now. The shot advantage for the Tigers. That one's handled by Clarkstown as they skate it out. 10 seconds left on the man advantage. Into the corner, and with 3 seconds, the penalty expires. Back to 5-on-5. Carducci, that one's saved by Inzio, and he'll cover.
Tigers had a little more fire in their step here. They had a lot more energy.
It's kind of too bad the Tigers didn't hold that puck in the zone for an extra couple of seconds. They could have had a man coming out of the box out behind the defense. But instead, Carducci carried it out, did get a quality shot off. One goes back to Ryan DeHasia. He sends one well wide. Battle along the boards. Tigers trying to come away. It comes behind the net, where Stush tries to send it out. Ryan DeHasia stopped it up. That's Pearson with a touch behind. Now Clarkstown trying to counter it out. Oh, a nice lead move there by Kyle Goggin as they send it all the way through. And Clarkstown goes for a quick line change.
Good job by Marinette killing that penalty. Not allowing a goal.
This is Lavin skating it out. Lavin still with it. And maybe one move too many, couldn't keep the puck. Big hit. Clean hit by Ryan DeHasia. Icing waved off. It comes to Jack DeLate, who tries to bring it out. Instead, it's Robbins with it. Robbins taken out of the play, still got a shot off, was wide. DeLate with it. And bodied off by Mike Murray. Robbins shot sails wide. And Wojciechowski, full head of steam, couldn't bring the puck with him. It does get set, actually sent out of play into the Clarkstown bench area. So they'll get the puck back and they'll set back up for a face-off outside the zone.
That's why Marinette can't really find that balance over here. Clarkstown putting all the pressure on, getting shots off, dumping it in their zone, chasing after it.
Marcus won it back to Dente, who sends it into the zone. It's sent right back out by Clarkstown. Dente with it again. Dente played it up behind the net. Tigers chasing. Clarkstown trying to control and send it out. They do. Wotrova stops it up at center ice. Some contact at center ice. Wotrova chases the puck. And no call. Looks like he just lost his feet. Centering pass. Is that one in? They score! The initial shot rang off the crossbar. Not sure if the first one was in, but the second one definitely was. Jake Baddick got the rebound off the crossbar. Now it's 3-0 Clarkstown.
It's not looking good for Marinette. They kind of gave up on that play. They're having their heads down and looking kind of a little out of whack there, all over the place. Shap's still giving his team some motivation.
They'll need plenty, down 3 here with under 10 minutes to play. Carducci skating with an edge. Couldn't win it. Clarkstown has it. Clarkstown not playing like your typical 2-5 team. That one comes up to Torrey. Carducci couldn't get through when he won with the puck. And that will be a penalty. There was some contact coming from the Tigers forward. Not sure who it was. The officials do. But they're pointing at Carducci. No, they're not. It's Michael Torrey. Cross check, clear, easy call right in front of the net. Defender was just standing there minding his own business and suddenly got a face full of ice. It's like Torrey didn't like the call, or maybe some frustration talking back to the ref, and the teammates had to tell him, calm down, keep your mouth shut, or else they're going to put another. They'll put an unsportsmanlike on the team as well if they want.
Torrey kind of just got thrown out of the game by Strap there. That was not a good penalty taken by Marinette. That was not needed.
No, and it makes any comeback opportunity that much harder. You're right. Got to keep your heads cool whether you're winning or losing by multiple goals. As that one thought it was covered up by Gargiulo, but it came out. And Lavin skates it out. Tigers, we should point out, are without 2 of their top forwards, Harrison Freed, Harrison Schreiber, both not with the team today, so the second line having to get it done and certainly generated plenty of opportunities. Despite 30 shots on goal, 2-1 shots advantage. Sometimes you run into a hot goalie, there's nothing you can do about it. That one came into Gargiulo, and he'll cover it up.
Without their star 2 forwards, Freed and Schreiber, we're still Michael Carducci and Colin Lavin, and some other key players that can do some damage.
Certainly a team that has depth, but it's a little easier when you have those guys there.
Absolutely.
But again, like I was saying, they did generate 30 shots on goal. It's not like they didn't play well.
Yeah.
Just couldn't get the puck to go through. Inzio has played a great game. The problem this period has been Clarkstown dominating time of possession, as they have really ever since that first goal went in. Five seconds left on the penalty. And Inzio just covered that one up as Pearson was charging in. We are at even strength now, 7:45 left. Tigers trying to avoid the shutout here. Robbins skates it up. Nice pass back. Tigers break it up. Shot from the point was blocked. Here comes the breakout. It's Marcus who played it back to Freifeld. Now Ryan DeHasia sends it all the way through. And Inzio just covers it.
Kind of put a lot of pressure on each other, which is why the Mariners got a nice 30-shot lead on Clarkstown, but the one they can't find a hole, and they're not communicating that well.
Right, and it's easy for the Mariners to say, you know, we're losing 3-0, what's going wrong? And really, up until the time that first goal went in for Clarkstown, they had the edge. They had at least 90% of the possession time, and plenty of shots on goal, like we've said several times already. They just have to finish and try to put something on Inzio that he's not able to cover up right away. Carducci at center ice. Pass at nick of time to Torrey, who's back in. I'd assume after a stern talking to. Light tried to come through, couldn't keep it. Played back in. Light took a half second too long to survey his options and loses the puck. Clean hit at center ice. Tigers get it back. That one flipped out of the zone. Giroux loses it. Could be a breakaway for Robbins. Plenty of speed, and he scores! 4-0 Clarkstown. They give Murray an assist there, but Robbins skating all the way in there, mostly on his own.
I think kind of after the second goal, too, the Mariners kind of let their heads down and kind of gave up.
Well, if the score holds, it would be their first loss of the year for a team that has played well, as that one's saved by Gargiulo against some real top-tier talent. Just this past weekend, they won 2 games against some strong upstate teams. So Amarnik hoping this is just a blip on the radar, as that one is covered up just in a nick of time by Inzio. I don't think so. Offensive zone faceoff, hops off the stick of Watrova, and he's challenged by Vanderlinden. Clarkstown able to clear the zone. Dente chasing. He rims it around. Wojciechowski had a stick on it. Marcus carried it out. Went off the skate of Freifeld. Pass was a bit behind him. And back it comes into the Tigers' defensive zone. 5 minutes left. By Watrova, takes a shot into the boards cleanly, no call. Back to center with Dente. Dente chips it in, Tigers change. Carducci in, light in. Dente unable to keep that one in the zone. And set further up by Callahan. Gargiulo comes out to play it, sends it around the glass, the center ice. And Light trying to handle that one. Couldn't quite do it. This is Robbins again, still in control, and a save. I think Gargiulo saved it, might have gone off the side of the net.
It's kind of like a wall right there. Just stood right with him and just shut it down.
Completely cut off the angle there as Torrey sends one toward the net. Robbins got a stick on it. We're down to 4 minutes left. Couldn't flip that one all the way out. Ryan DeHasia sends it around. Carducci able to get through a defender into the corner. Piece of equipment on the ice near the face-off dot. That one all the way out might be icing. It is. And kind of straight. That might be our first icing call of the game.
Yeah. I think that was the first icing call of the game. So I was like, we've had so many penalties that
there's certainly been not very many icing calls. You'd expect, that many shots on goal for both teams, that there would be a lot of icing, but not the case. So some good zone clears by both teams.
I think also because of the penalties, when Mariners have been kind of pushing back after hits and stuff.
Giroux's shot blocked into the center. What a save by Inzio! A kick save. Hit the Tigers off the board. Inzio, with 3 minutes left, really wants to earn that shutout. So far he has. Another one came to Inzio, he covers it up.
He was diving all over that puck over there.
Clean face-off win, shot in front, cleared away temporarily. And Clarkstown will be able to carry it out. It's Kleinhandler who dumps it in before absorbing some contact from Giroux. Tigers couldn't quite break it out. Ryan DeHasia will chase it down again. Turnover in the zone, doesn't turn into anything, at least not at first. Ryan DeHasia flips it up to center ice, and it's caught by Chazen, who scored the first goal, sends it back into the zone. Tigers will chase down under 2.5 minutes left to play. Ryan DeHasia, that one was deflected and hits the netting. It's out of play. Face-off will be at center ice. 2:15 left to play. Pearson centering feed. Dente set one wide. Tucciaroni with it behind the net. Lavin in to help. Carducci there as well. Puck just misses hitting the ref on the way by. Carducci across. Watrova shot and a save. Lavin with it. In front, hammering away at Inzio. And he stopped it.
How did he stop all those shots?
Jason Inzio, I mean, if you want to talk about earning a shutout,
he's got it.
I mean, I don't think anyone's ever earned a shutout quite like this. 36 shots on goal for the Tigers, and several highlight reel saves just in this third period alone.
Agreed.
For Inzio. Final 90 seconds. Dente able to save the possession. Back to Dente. Shot one off a skate, off a Baddock skate. Kept in the zone by Watroba. Kept in again by Tucciarone, and that one cleared out. Tigers net is empty, and that is icing.
Mamaroneck has pulled their goaltender for an extra man advantage.
Which,
See if that
I mean, in a 4-0 game, maybe at this stage of the game, you're just trying to get your guys used to playing 6-on-5 like that. In your average 4-0 game, I wouldn't bother.
I wouldn't. I mean,
The Tigers haven't, you know, they have 2 ties and 6 wins this year. They haven't trailed, and they have some tougher teams coming up on the schedule. So perhaps hoping they get some experience on the ice here, playing with the 6th man. As that one comes out, won't hit the net.
I think also they're trying to get on the board here, just at least score 1 with the extra man.
Not going to make it any easier for Inzio as that one nearly turned over. Trying to get it out of the zone here. One played back in. Watroba back, 45 seconds to play. Watroba across to Dente. Dente comes through. Dente leaves for Carducci, 30 seconds left. Carducci centering pass. Inzio had a touch. At least one save there. Sprawling out, back on his feet. 20 seconds. Watroba. Try to put it through. Shot came high, 15 seconds. Light, now Torrey. And just shutting down that corner was Inzio. 7.5 seconds left here.
Kind of a little scramble over there. Mamaroneck's not too happy right now with the way they've been playing, and I think some of the calls by the ref.
They'll get set up for the final 7.5 seconds. Tigers again, net still empty. Light couldn't handle, 2 seconds and 1.
That is the game.
And despite 38 shots on goal, Clarkstown, well, they're happy. They have shut out the defending section champs.
This is a great win for Clarkstown. Off a 2-5 record, they're now 3-5.
A quality win, even without some of the top forwards on Mamaroneck. The 38 shots on goal says it all. What a performance from Jason Inzio in net for Clarkstown.
This might be his best performance of the year so far. Probably even all year.
Hard to argue with that, at least. So the 2 teams will shake hands, and we'll be back to wrap this one up. Once again, your final score, Clarkstown 4, Mamaroneck 0 in ice hockey on a Friday night here at the Homix Park Ice Rink. Right, back on the postgame show now. Rob Moretti here with Cameron Gasper, and Cameron, a 4-0 loss for the Tigers. They're doing a little extra skating right now postgame. Certainly Coach Schiaparelli, maybe not, probably mostly not happy with how they played after the goal was scored by Clarkstown. They were actually playing, they were outplaying Clarkstown quite considerably before that point.
I think they actually kind of deserved this game after the way they played tonight. They took so many unnecessary penalties and kind of had so much anger in them after the penalties and after the 2 goals that kind of just got away from them, and they couldn't pull it out.
Things spun a bit out of control there in the second period for the Tigers, which was almost a tale of 2 halves of that second period. They were out skating, out possessing Clarkstown, practically no possession time for Clarkstown, and then all of a sudden, a quick little break, a goal goes in, and it's like the ice tilted back the other way.
I mean, they got 38 shot-offs, and some of them were actually quality shots, and they had some nice crisp passes, but just couldn't pull it home. And like I said before, they kind of had their heads down a lot of the game after the 2 goals scored, and that's why they lost.
So the Tigers, despite a 2-1 shots on goal advantage, dropped this one 4-0 to Clarkstown. The record now falls to 6-1-1. Clarkstown improves to 3-5 with a great win for that Clarkstown program. So one more time along with Cameron Gasper, I am Rob Moretti. Thanks so much for watching LMC Varsity Sports.